Do you remember how you first fell in love with Donna Reed? You may have first encountered Donna Reed in her classic Christmas film, or one of her critically acclaimed war movies, or as America's favorite supermom on her television series, The Donna Reed Show.
Well, you know that father-son shindig the Boy Scouts had last night?
Yeah.
Well, I was the only father there whose legs got whistled at.
Hello, I'm Mary Anne Owen. I'm Donna Reed's youngest daughter. Today is Mom's 100th birthday. She passed away in 1986, but I'm here at the beautiful Donna Reed Theater in her hometown of Denison, Iowa. The theater is where Mom saw her very first movie. It's part of the Donna Reed Foundation for the Performing Arts that preserves Mom's Oscar-winning film career and her pioneering work in the early days of television. The Donna Reed Foundation here in Mom's hometown of Denison, Iowa, is helping inspire and connect fans, creative professionals, college interns, and community volunteers across Iowa and around the world. This year, we look forward to sharing some amazing milestones that will not only surprise fans, but also inspire anyone who's trying to navigate the challenges and opportunities of following a professional dream. Let's start by taking a look back. Donna Reed started out as Donna Belle Mullinger, the oldest of 5 children on a farm just outside of Denison. At 17, she planned to become a teacher, not a movie star. But once in California, she found new opportunities that changed the course of her life. By the time Mom was 25, she was under contract with MGM. She had appeared in 20 films. Some included household names like Mickey Rooney, John Wayne, and director John Ford. Hollywood changed Donna Belle Mullinger's name to Donna Reed, but changing her name did not change her Midwest personality. In fact, her solid sense of self provided an unmistakable energy that made her stand out in every role she played, including a fan favorite, It's a Wonderful Life.
Mary, who's down there with you?
It's George Bailey, Mother.
George Bailey? What's he want?
I don't know. What do you want?
Me? Not a thing. I just came in to get warm.
He's making violent love to me, Mother.
This year, the Donna Reed Foundation is celebrating the 75th anniversary of the classic movie, It's a Wonderful Life. Here in Donna's hometown, we are already planning a special celebration for December, and we are inviting fans from around the globe. We are actively looking for volunteers worldwide who love the film and want to join us remotely to be part of this historic celebration about Donna Reed's role in the Frank Capra masterpiece.
I was really excited to learn about Donna Reed and who she was on and off the screen during the Donna Reed Foundation internship that I did last year. And I thought it was just really awesome to hear how she made sure that her voice was heard during the time that women's voices still weren't heard as loudly as they should have been. And so for me, Donna Reed is much more than It's a Wonderful Life.
Frank Capra's It's a Wonderful Life has become a huge Christmas favorite, but it's also a classic film that emerged from World War II. 2 more iconic war movies, They Were Expendable and From Here to Eternity, that featured Mom's Oscar-winning role. During our biggest war in history, Mom reigned as one of America's sweethearts and part of the pinup culture. She received bundles of mail from GIs around the globe, and she took their messages to heart. As part of her personal effort to support the troops and the war effort, Mom wrote back to every soldier who wrote to her. For the rest of her life, she kept more than 350 letters from those World War II soldiers.
Mementos from the 1940s are some of the treasures that the Donna Reed Foundation is featuring this year, with special programming in the upcoming months. They include History 101, our Veterans Day tribute, and a World War II film event featuring the 1953 classic from here to eternity.
By 1958, Mom had appeared in over 40 films. She had acquired enough experience in the entertainment industry to recognize a unique opportunity that existed for her in a new medium called television. My mom and dad became industry pioneers when they established their own television production company in the late 50s. My mother broke barriers at the time as a working mother who not only worked behind the scenes on a national hit television show, but co-owned the property she helped create and headlined her name. Ironically, she has often been characterized as the ideal stay-at-home mom, but in real life, she was a working mom in a male-dominated industry. For 8 years and 275 episodes of The Donna Reed Show, she juggled raising 4 young children, building a family-owned company, and transitioning almost seamlessly on screen from America's sweetheart to America's best-loved mom.
In the 1950s, when the Donna Reed Show first came on the air, and for several years after that, women's roles were still very circumscribed in television sitcoms, especially the domestic family sitcoms. And they were always in the home, and they were always expected to be wearing dresses. Housewives almost never did manual labor, right? And you see Donna Reed like putting up wallpaper and really working in the house. Whereas in the 50s, a lot of the sitcoms always presented the housewife as living almost a life of leisure. So you'd see June Cleaver arranging flowers, or, there's one episode where she dusts the ketchup bottles, right? So it's really interesting there too that Donna Reed she works. She's not afraid of getting her hands dirty. All these things that she did, that were quite innovative and groundbreaking, she really didn't get credit for.
I think some people misunderstand the Donna Reed brand, because Donna Reed became a shorthand for the perfect mother. Which is true on that show. She was, this ideal mother, but she was also a little, she was also an activist. She was also a fighter. She was also pulling the strings. She was a co-producer behind the scenes, but even on the show, she was getting involved, and she wasn't just come home to mom baking cookies and taking care of things. She was pulling all the strings and taking care of everything. People who just discount it as the Donna Reed brand as the perfect mom in the apron and with the freshly baked brownies are forgetting about her activism and her being an early producer of a TV show. I mean, she was really a lot more than just that Donna Reed caricature of the perfect mother.
I joined the Donna Reed Foundation. And when I first heard about her, I really didn't know much about Donna Reed except the movie It's a Wonderful Life. But through working with the wonderful staff and amazing team, I learned so much more than I ever thought I would about this person who influenced so many lives and yet doesn't get enough credit for all that she's done. I'm currently working on a documentary to show her feminism and the way through these films and through her TV show, she really broke the barriers and to set a precedent for today on what we value and see as normal.
Donna Reed lived a wonderful life that touched the hearts of millions of fans around the globe. Our goal at the Donna Reed Foundation is to not only preserve the memories of her work and of her life, but to help others understand that it is possible to follow your dreams with integrity, courtesy, equity, and humanity. Each year, we provide performing arts scholarships for young talent. If you want more information about our scholarships or how to participate in our programs, please visit the Donna Reed Foundation at donnareed.org for more information.
Thank you all so much for joining us today to celebrate the anniversary of my mom's 100th birthday. We have created a celebration page that features special guests that offer additional insights into Mom's life and her career. Happy birthday, Mom.